my name is Adam and I'm the owner of Vintique Motors, and today I want to go over this 2013 Range Rover Sport sitting behind me. First, I want to let everyone know we're going to be selling this, no reserve on Bring a Trailer, so that everyone can have a shot to buy it. I've been selling on BAT for almost 10 years now. I have almost 350 listings. We're going to hit that number here shortly. So if you have any questions, need a shipping quote, be happy to help you out in any way that I can. Just reach out via the contact seller button and we'll get you taken care of. So let's talk about this Range Rover. So this is a 2013 Range Rover Sport. This has got the HSE luxury trim on it. It's finished in Nara Bronze, which is a beautiful color. I love this color. It's got a tan leather interior, very, very nice. As you can see, it's got some aftermarket wheels on it at the moment that have this beautiful bronze finish on the surface. It really goes well with the paint. It's running on Michelin tires, so good rubber. Overall, this is in very great shape. It was purchased new at Land Rover of Manhattan, New York, originally. It was retained by the original owner until it was traded back in, and then our local Land Rover dealer here in Farmington Hills purchased it from Land Rover of Manhattan, and one of my mechanics, one of our vendors that we outsource a lot of our mechanical work to, purchased it from Land Rover of Farmington Hills for his wife in 2017 with about 22,500 miles on it. So it was predominantly serviced at his facility. He owns an independent service center where they service all sorts of makes and models, including Land Rovers. And we ended up purchasing it from him. I did actually for my wife. I bought it for my wife in 2022 with a little over 44,000 miles on it. And today it has about a little over 72,000 miles. So we've driven it roughly 30,000 miles in our what, 2.5, 3 years of ownership, somewhere around there. Overall, though, I do want to point out a few imperfections, and I want to start at the back. For one reason is when we were out to dinner one wintry evening, we kind of slid into a pole on a really icy parking lot, and you got some paint loss here. But I want to point out that one of the rear view camera sensors was damaged somehow enough that the rear view camera does not want to engage anymore. Not a big deal if you don't rely on that. We don't rely on that. This has a great greenhouse on this truck. You can see very good behind you. So we were afraid to take it to the Land Rover dealer and for them to tell us what it might cost. We just never used it, so we never had it fixed. Anywho, there's also some minor surface marring imperfections here on this bumper. Not sure if that was there when we bought the vehicle or not. I can't recall. There's a tiny little scratch here. And again, I don't know the full history on all the imperfections, but I'm just pointing them out. And here on the gas cap cover, and right here, there's another little mar. And we fully detailed this truck, and some of this stuff we were able to get out, some we were not. There's another little scratch right there, and another little dinghy right there. And we just like to be very transparent, show everybody what they're getting. Another couple dinghies. One here, there's a scratch, and not really sure how that one was acquired, but it's there. Other than that, I think that's it. Oh, there's a tiny one right here. A couple tiny ones right here on the wheel well. But overall, not very bad for a 72,000 mile, 10, 11-year-old Range Rover. Let's go check out the interior. While we're out here, actually, I want to mention that the second owner, my mechanic, put these wheels on the vehicle. Unfortunately, he did not retain the original wheels, so this is the wheels that come with the vehicle, because I know some people are going to ask. Still a great interior. I love this color interior, this two-tone almond. They call it almond. Land Rover calls it almond, but very, very nice, very, very comfortable. And as I mentioned, the rear view camera is currently not operable. Outside of that, neither are the tire pressure sensor monitors. Obviously, these are aftermarket wheels, so they don't have the TPSM sensors in them any longer. And I kind of overstated the mileage. We're a little bit under 72,000. 71,683 is our current odometer reading. Windows have been tinted as well, very light tint, but looks great. Rear seat, only real imperfection is right here. There's something that penetrated through the cover there on the speaker. That was there when we purchased the vehicle. That was done under second ownership. Didn't really bother us much. We'll go around to the back, open the trunk. It's a power lift gate. Great. It's got some tie-down attachments. Also have most of the jack, most of the tools. I'm not sure if anything else came in here. I presume it did, but it never came with the vehicle when we bought it. We got the leather cleaner here and the jack and the factory screwdriver. Okay. Oh, and there's a 12-volt outlet right there. So that functions just as it should, nicely, closes well. Perfect. Oh yeah, and a second ownership changed the exhaust tips, so it's got these quad exhaust tips now. Show you this side. It's got WeatherTech floor mats as well, which is kind of gives it a two-tone effect, matching the uppers and the doors and the dash. Sunroof works great. Come around to this side. I have the original books and manuals here. I got the original window sticker as well. Show you guys some of the options it came with new. Okay, the only option it had was the HSE Silver Package. So it came with this climate comfort package, which is heated steering wheel, front and rear seats, and the windshield and the windshield washers. Harmon-Kardon audio system, 825 watts, 17 speakers in this bad boy. It says this has this grand black lacquer trim, but obviously that is not the case. It has this changed over from the factory wood, this nice bright wood, so that might have been something, a no-cost, yeah, it says no-cost option change. And then it came with 20-inch 9-spoke style alloy wheels, which I'm not included with the vehicle any longer. Yeah, there it is, straight grain walnut wood. That's why it no longer has the black lacquer wood. So total MSRP was a tick under $64,000, and it looks like it was delivered new at 10 miles at Land Rover of Manhattan. So very cool. I love when these cars have the original stickers. So a lot of times these were leased and they were not retained. So the fact that we have the full history on the truck, the window sticker, everything, this was a purchased vehicle, was not leased, originally new. So with that, what we're going to do is take it outside, go for a little driving demonstration, show you guys everything works, all the features, and then we'll wrap it up and call it a day. Thanks, guys. We'll take it outside and pick this up. Now that we got the car outside, we're going to go for a little riding demonstration. But before we get to that, I just kind of wanted to show you guys the lay of the land, some of the features and items that the vehicle has. So it has full memory seats for the driver's side. And then up here is all your host of full power options for the mirrors and the windows. You have your hands-free connectivity that you can, press these buttons and use the phone features, heated steering wheel, and then these will toggle through your menu items on your heads-up display in the gauge cluster. This has got the air ride suspension, so you can change your settings to different terrain, and you can also raise and lower the suspension. When you're in a parking lot or something, you want to lower it to have easier ingress and egress. Pretty cool feature. It's got hill descent control. This is a Range Rover. It's got all the off-road goodies. 2 cup holders. It's got a cigarette outlet and a 12 volt, but we don't smoke, and neither did the previous owner. I don't think the car's ever been smoked in, for that matter. So let's go ahead and fire it up. Push button start, fires right up. No dash lights on. It does a systems check process. Everything's good. That beep right there is telling us that the rear view camera system needs operation. So I'm going to point the camera over to the screen here and show you guys that when we put it in reverse, nothing happens because the rear view camera will not engage. So, if that bothers you, I'm sure it can be fixed, but it's never bothered us. Like I mentioned, we've been using the truck for about a year with no rear view camera, and this vehicle has a great greenhouse, so you can see everything around you. So let's go for a ride. So we've owned this since 2022 at about 44,000 miles, and always had it serviced by our mechanic, who, you know, bought it for his wife, like I mentioned a little earlier, in 2017 with 22,000 miles. So very, very well known service and ownership history on this truck. So we're gonna show you guys a few things for a little ride. We just had it serviced as well. We did the oil filter, radiator flush, and a full check over in preparation for the sale. Everything's good to go. So we're gonna offer it no reserve, and hopefully somebody else can enjoy it just as much as we have. Very comfortable air ride suspension. Then you got the Michelin LTX Defender tires on it. Great rubber. I have the same tires on my F250. I swear by those tires. They're awesome. A lot of pickup too. You know, this has got the 5-liter V8, non-supercharged. When we first went and looked at this vehicle, I wanted a non-supercharged version. Nothing against the supercharged versions, but I just know that they've had some issues in the past, and we wanted a naturally aspirated motor, which this has. I think it's 375 horse, 375 torque, so plenty of power to have some fun with and get you in and out of traffic. You know, we've taken this to Chicago a couple times. We've taken this to Indianapolis a couple times. You know, northern Michigan. You know, so what I'm trying to say is very comfortable for long road trips. You know, great leather seats. I mean, these are some of the best seats I've sat in, which you would expect when you're buying a luxury vehicle like a Land Rover. Go ahead and turn it around. Brakes work great. Steering's nice and straight, no problems. This all works, audio system.
Your subscription now.
No problems with that. It doesn't want to change the channel for me. But you know, some of the other features are on here. You got your 4x4 setting. You got your navigation. That all works. And it's got Bluetooth connectivity. So you can do all your, you know, hands-free phone stuff. CD player, don't see those much more anymore, but you know, this is 2013, so you got a CD player. AC works great, heat works great, heated seats are great, heated steering wheel works great, everything works. You know, this is a vehicle that, you know, we're only selling because we've replaced it with another vehicle for our growing family, and we needed something larger, so that's the only reason we're selling it. Otherwise, we'd keep it. So with that, I want to end the video. I hope this demonstration has been fruitful for you. And if you have any interest in bidding on the truck, let us know. If you have any questions, like I said, we can ship this anywhere in the world. But if you're in the lower 48, that's not a problem. We can put it on an enclosed or an open truck. Can help you get it shipped at an economical rate in either regard to anywhere in the country. So if you have any questions, let us know. Hit the contact seller button. Otherwise, good luck bidding on this no reserve Range Rover Sport. Thanks, guys.